My name is Adam Boggs. I am the Scoutmaster for the troop and have had the pleasure of being Eric's Scoutmaster for the last few years. I want to welcome you to Point Shelter here at High Falls and hope that this walk or trail we go down with Eric tonight to hear about his accomplishment and is meaningful to you as much as it is as his reflection for him. So with that, thank you, and we are very glad that you're here. At this time, I'll turn it over to Billy Boggs, who will be giving our invocation for tonight.
Well, thank you, everyone. Wow, this place filled up all of a sudden. I turned around and a while ago there was just 3 people here. Now, what a great accomplishment this is. And you know, I think before we have our invitation, I want to just say this to the family and to the scouts and to Eric. Take in a big old deep breath. Let it out. Oh, we're finally here. All the planning, all the work, all the hurry up, let's do this, let's do that, we gotta go, we gotta get this right. All that now is behind us. And we're here at the top of the mountain. Eric is coming. Along with his parents and his scouts and his scout leaders. So, with that, let me say, instead of saying, let's go to God, I'd like to say, God is right here with us. He's sitting right there beside you. He's sitting right here with us. So, let us open our hearts, bow our heads, and close our eyes. Gracious Heavenly Father, Creator of the universe, Creator of this earth, and everything that's in it, we humbly come to you and say thank you. Thank you for scouting. Thank you for this movement of scouting that can touch lives so deeply, not only the scouts, but those around you. How it can lead him in life to be a better citizen, a better person, and a better Christian. God, we thank you for that, and we thank you for this trail that Eric has climbed. We thank you for the ceremony where we celebrate and rejoice. Along with Eric, rejoice in you for your holy ways that you guide us in so many ways. We thank you, God, for that. And we ask that you bless us and bless Eric during this time. In your holy name, in Jesus Christ's name, I say amen.
Amen.
Am I supposed to do something else?
Who are you calling up?
Oh, I don't have my glasses on. I apologize. Would you please all stand? Okay, that's all. Now I'm going to call up Eric. This Eric? All right, Eric. I'm going to turn it over to you.
Please stand for presentation of colors.
I believe that.
Color guard attention. Scout salute. Everyone else, please place your right hand over your heart until I say two. Color guard advance. Color guard Colt. Will you please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
2. Color guard post the colors. Color guard dismiss. To earn the rank of Eagle Scout, the highest rank in Boy Scouting, a scout must spend a great time and effort and blood, sweat, and tears into making his dream an accomplishment. It is an achievement to be extremely proud of, and the occasion that recognizes his success must be memorable. Today we will follow the Eagle Trail as we recognize the accomplishments of Eagle Scout Eric Walters. When a boy becomes a Boy Scout, there is something within him that we call the Scout spirit, represented by the candle that I just lit. It is a single lighted candle that the candle before you represents. Because the spirit of scouting embodies the principles of the Scout Oath and Law, it becomes a shining beacon of inspiration. Alone, this light may seem feeble, but when multiplied more than 3.5 million times by each boy in the Boy Scout around the world, it is powerful. After a boy enters scouting, the Scout Law that he promises to obey begins to guide his life, and so on, one by one, the symbol that it stands for, parts the Scout Law are lighted. There are 12 parts, all important and all meaningful. Each is important cornerstones in the beginning of building a strong character. A scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. In the Scout Oath, a young scout promises upon his honor to do his best and do his duty to God, his country, other people, and himself. The 3 larger candles are lit to represent that. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to obey the Scout Law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. Now I turn it over to Dr. Jamie Myers.
As you can see, the light from the spirit of scouting is now beginning to grow and become brighter. These are the basic ideals to scouting, to which each boy subscribes when he becomes a Boy Scout. After careful review, we are pleased to share Eric's qualifications as an Eagle candidate. Eric earned Scout by understanding and promising to live by the Scout Oath and Law. He learned the Scout motto, slogan, salute, and hand clasp, and understood the significance of the Scout badge. He also took part in a personal growth agreement conference with his Scoutmaster. As a Scout, Eric was active in his troop for at least 2 months. He repeated from memory the Scout Oath and Law and demonstrated how he practiced them in everyday life. He also earned citizenship and other skill awareness, and after a personal growth agreement conference with his Scoutmaster and a Troop Leaders Council review, he became a Tenderfoot Scout. After showing Scout spirit and being active for at least 2 months as a Tenderfoot, learning first aid, hiking, and other skills, Eric had a personal growth agreement conference with his Scoutmaster and a Troop Leaders Council review to become a second-class Scout. For at least 2 months as a second-class Scout, Eric was active in his troop and patrol and showed Scout spirit. He learned camping, cooking, and other skills, and the First Aid Merit Badge. After having a personal growth agreement conference with his Scoutmaster and a Troop Leaders Council review, he became a first-class Scout. As a first-class Scout for at least 4 months, Eric was active and showed Scout spirit in his troop and patrol. He earned 5 more merit badges, 3 of which were from the required list. He did service projects for at least 6 hours. He also served for 4 months or more in a troop leadership position. And after a personal growth agreement conference with his Scoutmaster and a troop committee review, he became a Star Scout. Continuing along the scouting trail, Eric was active as a Star Scout for at least 6 months, showed Scout spirit and leadership. He earned 5 more merit badges, 3 of which were from the required list for Eagle. After doing service projects for at least 6 hours and having a personal growth conference with his Scoutmaster, he had a troop committee review and became a Life Scout. To attain the highest rank in scouting, Eric was active in his troop and his patrol for at least 6 months as a Life Scout, showing Scout spirit and leadership. He earned 10 more merit badges for a total of 21, 12 of which were from a required list. He planned, developed, and gave leadership to a service project which was helpful to his community. He passed a troop and district board of review. Tonight, you will witness the presentation of his well-earned award.
Your turn. Okay. What do you want? Sit down. Take all good. All right. Let me tell y'all, back in September of 2017, I got a great email out of the blue from Heather Dodd. It said, I'm moving to the area with my 2 boys, and I've got one that's working on our ISTAR, and we want to come and check out your troop. And I was like, awesome, I've got one already on the way. I mean, I don't have to teach him, he already knows his stuff. And I was super excited. So we exchanged emails and talked back and forth. And I think right after Christmas in 18, Eric came and kind of checked us out and saw what we're all about. And Eric just kind of seemed to fit in with us and our little troop out here. And I was super excited to meet Eric and then meet Tom. I did it on purpose. Some of y'all get it. Everybody does it. Tom and Heather, and have really gotten to know them well and enjoy spending time with them and get to know them. And their boys, Tay and Jason, and Eric especially. So it's been really, really cool for us to get to be a part of this family and this group as they moved in the area and been assimilated into the QE and Seneca area. Eric first came at his first trip with us. Eric, do you know what it was?
I don't recall, sir.
Good. Okay. First thing we went and did, we went to a place called Kiwi Bowman. We shot bows and arrows indoors. I didn't know what to think about Eric, and there we were, new boy. You have the expectations of people, and everybody has the expectations. And I had Eric shooting bows and arrows for the first time, or maybe not his first time, but my first time seeing him, and we joked and had fun. What I remember about Eric at that time was the grin of shooting a good shot, or when we were cooking meals and being part of the troop. And Eric just kind of fit right in. It was like he was always here. And that was really cool. And I remember just from our very first trip. There's been lots of trips beyond that as we've gone through these past few years. I will say in 2019, August of 2019, our troop voted, and I was really not surprised, but excited that those boys in our troop voted Eric as our senior patrol leader. And that's the boy that stands up and runs the troop. And so he was there a year, and they saw him and liked what they saw and said, we can follow him. So Eric was our senior patroller and did a great job for the next year. So at that time, kind of the highest position a boy can do as he's working towards his eagle, which I thought was really awesome. Then Eric said, I'm not done yet. I want to do something else. So Eric, in 2020 until 2021, Eric was the scribe. So he kind of stepped back and became a great follower as an example to how a follower should be with our troop. So Eric has been a great asset to us. I have already missed him this year, not being around since he's turned 18. But I know Eric's going to go off and do great things in the future, just from what little bit of interaction I've had with him and his family. So with that, I want to present our Eagle candidate, our Eagle Scout tonight, Eric Walters. Come on up, Eric.
Go around.
Over here. All right, Eric, I want you to go get your mother and your father, and we're going to do some cool stuff.
We need to do the other stuff, special presentation.
Am I skipping? Oh, I
Yeah, you
did.
skipped,
Oh, I'm
didn't you?
sorry. Paula,
He's so excited.
I'm so excited for this. This is my favorite part of this job. I'm sorry. Yes. Does it say that? Lynn Peters, come on up. I am
I'm just the grandmother.
so excited. And what a good one you are.
Stay right here.
Is the DAR first? SAR first?
Yes, ma'am.
It
Or
is.
if you want me to go first.
It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to me. I can do that when I can see it. Okay, Eric has an amazing list of ancestors on both his mother's and his father's family lines, patriot ancestors. Eric has over 4 dozen patriot ancestors that fought in the Revolutionary War. 3 of them fought at the Battle of Kings Mountain in South Carolina, which was the turning point of the Patriots in the war. One of his ancestors signed the Declaration of Independence. Eric has 2 6-time great-grandfathers. That's great-great-great-great-great-grandfathers. Both, one on his mother's side, one on his father's side, that fought with George Washington in Valley Forge. On his dad's side, on Michael's line, Captain William C. Dula. And on his mother's side, Heather's line, is Sergeant Jacob Keidel. Having ancestors who fought in the American Revolutionary War, Eric is a son of the American Revolution. Eric is entitled to join a chapter of this national society of the Sons of the American Revolution, and it is my honor to present this certificate of recognition awarded to Eric L. Walters for outstanding achievement and exceptional leadership and citizenship evidenced by his attainment of the rank of Eagle Scout. Switch that over, and I want a proper vote. Sorry, folks. Thank you. And you got it?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Paul. Okay.
Hello, my name is Paul. I'm the Assistant Scoutmaster with Troop 120, and I'm really excited about Eric getting his Eagle Scout. And us actually presenting him today. We know he's going to go out and do great things. We have special awards that have been given out by different members of our government. The first one is Eric has received a number of special letters, including one from Governor McMaster. And that one says, State of South Carolina, on behalf of State of South Carolina and our grateful people, I do hereby officially recognize a remarkable achievement to extend the highest appreciation for leadership, service, invaluable contributions demonstrated by Eric Walters, Eagle Scout, Troop 120, Government Master. That is awesome. Good job. You want to hold it, or do you want me to hold it? I'll hold it. I'll hold it. Let me see here. Seneca City Mayor Dan Alexander, who presented a proclamation honoring Eric on Tuesday's City Council meeting in Seneca. The mayor's proclamation, State of South Carolina, City of Seneca. Whereas the mission of the Boy Scouts of America is to prepare young people to make ethical and moral choices over their lifetime by instilling in them the values of the Scout Oath and Law. And whereas Eric Luke Walters has been a member of the Boy Scouts of America since the second grade, starting as a Cub Scout in Pack 701 in Bar, North Carolina. As a Weeblo Scout, Eric earned the highest honor, the Arrow of Life. And whereas when Eric crossed into the Boy Scouts, he was a member of Troop 703. After moving from North Carolina to Seneca, South Carolina, he joined Troop 120. And whereas Eric graduated high school last month and will be attending North Greenville University in Tigerville, South Carolina this August. And whereas Eric has 10 years in scouting and will be receiving his Eagle Scout rank, which is the highest rank in Boy Scouts today, July 15, 2022. Now, whereas Daniel W. Alexander, Mayor of the City of Seneca, do hereby honor Eric Walters, the Boy Scout Troop 120, on his achievement of attaining the Eagle Scout rank. Dan Alexander. That is good. Tim Scott got a flag. This is the flag of the United States. This is certified that the company flag is from the United States Capitol. At the request of Honorable Tim Scott, United States Senator, this flag is presented in honor of Eric Luke Walters, in honor of him earning his Eagle Scout rank. This is an extraordinary accomplishment, and I wish the best of luck in all future endeavors. Tim Scott. State Senator Thomas Alexander. Senator Alexander has had the South Carolina flag thrown over the Capitol in Eric's honor. On the Senate of South Carolina, the state of South Carolina, on mission of Senator Thomas C. Alexander, District 1, Oconee and Pickens County. This certifies and South Carolina state flag certified as being flown over the state capitol is being presented to Eagle Scout Eric Walters to congratulate you as a member of the Boy Scout Troop 120, Seneca, South Carolina, and upon attaining the rank of Eagle Scout on July 15, 22. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I know, this is another one from him. On motion of Senator Thomas C. Alexander, District 1, Oconee, Pickens County, this certificate is presented to Eagle Scout Eric Walters in honor and congratulate you upon receiving the Eagle Scout Award, the ultimate goal of every Boy Scout and the highest honor that you can earn as a member of the Boy Scouts of America. This achievement, through your enthusiastic dedication to your community and country, will serve you extremely well throughout your life. Best wishes for continued success in all your endeavors, as long as you continue to be guided by the laws of scouting given on the 15th day of July in the year 2022. Oh, Thomas Alexander. Eric has also received 2 letters from Senator Lindsey Graham and State Congressman Jeff Duncan. Congratulations.
Oh, we both win. Oh, boy.
Can I invite Mr. Wallace to come forward, please? Come on.
Thank you, Paul. So I will be presenting the Eagle Scout Charge and Promise. The Eagle Scout Award is the highest and most coveted award in all of Scouting. It represents many years of dedicated effort and the completion of a long process. It's the molding of a young man to have a solid sense of leadership, citizenship, and responsibility. An Eagle Scout is to live with honor, which is the foundation of all character. His honor is sacred. He lives honorably not only because honor is important to him, but because it is of vital significance to set an example for others. An Eagle Scout is loyal. He is true to God, his family, Scout leaders, friends, school, and nation. His loyalty requires him to help out and carry his share of the load. Without this loyalty, his character lacks direction. An Eagle Scout is courageous. Courage has always been a quality by which men measure themselves and others. To a Scout, bravery means not only the courage to face physical danger, but the determination to stand up for what's right, even when you stand alone. An Eagle Scout is cheerful. Despite the difficulties he faces, he always wears a smile.
Oh, man, that was a little.
Finally, an Eagle Scout serves others. He extends a helping hand and stands as a protector of the weak and helpless. He aids and comforts the unfortunate and oppressed. He upholds the rights of others while defending his own. Eric, you are to be congratulated for reaching the highest peak of the Eagle Trail. Your diligence and hard work have paid off. May the qualities that inspired you to this achievement continue to lead you to even greater success in life. And may you always be guided by the spirit of scouting, which are represented by these candles before you here. Eric, please make the Scout sign and repeat after me the Eagle Scout promise. I reaffirm my allegiance
I reaffirm my allegiance
to the 3 promises of the Scout Oath.
to the 3 promises of the Scout Oath.
I thoughtfully recognize
I thoughtfully recognize
and take upon myself
and take upon myself
the obligations and responsibilities
the obligations and responsibilities
of an Eagle Scout.
of an Eagle Scout.
On my honor, I will do my best
On my honor, I will do my best
to make my training an example,
to make my training an example,
my rank and my influence
my rank and my influence
count strongly for better scouting
count strongly for better scouting
and for better citizenship
and for better citizenship
in my troop, in my community,
in my troop and my community,
and in my contacts with other people.
and with my contacts with other people.
To this, I pledge my sacred honor.
And this, I pledge my sacred honor.
Two. Thank you. Mr. Boggs.
Now it's my turn.
Now it's your turn.
Good job, Mike. All right, Heather, Michael, can I have y'all come on up? Eric, your parents have loved you and supported you, and I'd like your mother to pin the Eagle Medal on your uniform.
Do I get to poke him with it?
Okay. Not like a
Oh,
free
boy.
thing.
I
Go for
say
it.
yes.
Go nuts.
Where did you go?
Right here. Right on a little bell. Right over.
Alright, you have the job.
Hold these two? Ooh.
My finger's back there, you got it.
Can't do it.
That's true.
You know I always take most of the pain.
Michael, if I could have you remove his neckerchief, please.
Let's turn front camera. I don't want them to see my back,
Is this going in public?
People expect that from me. Isn't that right?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Always need that.
All right. In recognition of your mother's love and faith in you, I'd like you to please present her with her mother's eagle pin.
Flag. I think that there is one.
Won't go through. There we go. Goes through.
All right. In recognition of your father's love and faith in you, present him with his father's lapel pin. please.
Right there. Is that all right?
Pictures, people.
Oh, right. You're not professionals here.
Yep, I got Eric back.
Well, the camera's over here. Everybody's got the good camera.
All right. In our troop, we do have someone that's usually assigned as the Eagle mentor, so it's got to help them through this process. And Pete Coleman was Eric's Eagle mentor. And we have a mentor's pin for Pete, but unfortunately, Pete is on vacation and somehow couldn't travel back just for tonight. So we'll present that to him later, but Pete was Eric's mentor through this transition from life into being an Eagle Scout. So thank you, Pete, for that. At this time, present our newest Eagle Scout in Troop 120, Eric Walters. All right, Heather, you can sit down. It's still Eric.
All right.
Now, we've all said some things and said some words and told stuff, so now it's Eric's turn to come and talk to you.
Good question. Can
Sir.
I move that over here?
Sure.
It feels a little like.
You're the man.
Thank you.
Man.
Thank you, man.
All right.
All right. Everyone hear me back there? Everyone can hear me? First off, all right. People watching this online, you can turn up your volume. All right. So thank you for all of you guys coming here. So first off, thank you all of you coming here online and here too. COVID and everything. It's been hard this time of year as well. So it's not really much of a problem me not seeing everyone I went to here. Also want to thank Max from coming from old friend of mine from Pack 701 for coming here again. So I remember this. I was very little. I was like 3, 4 years old, 6, somewhere in there from 3 to 6. I was looking at my grandma's pens and showing them my uncles, and I told her I was going to put another one right below it, and right after this, yes, there will be another one under there. That started my way through Cub Scouts. I wanted to do my first grade year, but things were going on as planned. So we went to second grade. We started there. I met Max and Wolf. There was also some other friends here, like Zachary, AJ, Jaden, a whole lot more. Wesley too. And we grew as a bond through all of us. Even though we weren't like brothers, we acted like brothers. We fought like brothers, and we helped each other like brothers all the way to the end. And I remember that we were still in that. We transferred to another church to do our PAC meetings. We're in the second floor. It was like a classroom of some sort. All of us sitting on that wall, taking that picture, signing each other notes to tell them that we're always by their side. Then there was Troop 703. It was a little hard during the first couple of years since my stepdad's ALS and all that. And through those years, I remember the best camping trip I ever had in my Eagles. At that troop, Mr. Boggs, at that troop. I want to emphasize here, that troop. It was my first camping trip, well, not my first one, but the weekend trip to go into Camp Danny Boone, which, to be honest, I was there ever since I was like, hee. So I was very little, and I was there almost every summer, so I basically grew up there. There was a kind of like an initiation of some sort there. You get your neckerchief there for their own troop. The first years always had to be quiet the whole trip. And saying that right now, I'm surprised I made it. So I was doing as well with another one, Ethan, I believe. Yeah, it was Ethan, I believe. We were both doing it. So each time we would get a rock every time we talked. I got to like 3 and 4. He got to like what, 27, 28. I'm pretty sure it was in the 20s. How much rocks? After 10, they start getting like those stones, like you find like in the other side, about this big, pretty heavy. And well, yeah. He was struggling at the last little bit, but he made it. He's fine. He's fine. And then I transitioned, moving to South Carolina. Mr. Tom has been another great dad to me. My dad always, oh boy, at this point, stop with that rap one. Troop 120 has been another good troop for me, being nice as a family as well. Seeing all the new scouts come in and old scouts leave. But I want to say, like, even though we leave, uniform, the rank will still be with us. And that's the only thing that really, you can't really just leave the uniform on the ground. You leave the scouts, you leave it with that rank, and you leave with the honor. And with the Eagle Scout being the highest one, I'm grateful that I made it. Thank you guys for coming here tonight. I'll let you present back Mr. Adam Boggs. Scoutmaster Minute, that's what it says on here.
Okay. In scouting, we close most of our big events. They give me a minute to impart some sort of general wisdom to our boys, and hopefully I can do that. And tonight, I want to talk just a minute or two about possibilities. So, before 1956, how many people ran a mile in under 4 minutes? Any guesses?
None.
Before 1956? 0. Nobody ran a mile in under 4 minutes before 1956. Roger Bannister was a gentleman who believed it could be done and trained, and early in 1956, Roger Bannister broke the record running under 4 minutes. He ran it so fast, and when he finished, he didn't know what his time was, because as he crossed the finish line, the announcer goes, "Roger Bannister just completed it in 3," and the whole place went crazy, freaked out. They'd just seen something, because everybody at that time believed that it was humanly impossible. You can't do it. Physically, whatever, it can't be done. It's not possible. But Roger Bannister believed in possibilities. So they finally announced 3 minutes and 56 seconds was his time. Not long after that, and it was only like, 6 weeks, somebody else different than him broke his record under 4 minutes. So what changed? Nobody could do it forever. And then all of a sudden, 2 guys did it like really quick. It took one person who believed in that possibility, and then everybody else are following suit. So just because it's hard doesn't mean, Eric, right? It's impossible. It's possible. We've done it. We're here. Here we are. It's possible. Things are hard. So just believe in the possibilities of what you can do. You never know what record you're going to break. Thank you very much. That's all I got. Mr. B is coming up for our closing prayer. Close us out, and then Eric will come up for our flag retrieval of colors.
SPL, Eric, right? SPL, right?
No longer talking.
All right.
I'm so thankful that I had the opportunity to come back up. It was a surprise, but I'm sure glad I'm here. When I was so struck by the fact that when Eric started reciting the Eagle oath, the flag picked up and waved as he was doing it. And I thought how symbolic this is, that in our nation, the need for what Eric is doing, has done and is doing, is so needed desperately in our communities and in our nation as a country. For if we do not try to do what is right, we're going to lose our country. So thank God for Eric and what he's done, and Adam, what he does in Call as they lead Scouts, and what you do. So thank you guys. It matters. It really and truly matters more than ever. It matters. So again, I'm going to ask you to bow your heads, close your eyes, and open our hearts. God, we just are so humbled that you are right here with us as we're with you in this place and as we leave, wherever we go in life. We ask that you let Eric be that shining light today for us to follow what is right, to do what is right, to live by those Scout laws, that if we all did that, what a wonderful place this would be. God, thank you for this direction that we have for us and for Eric. We ask that you guide us in all that we say and do. Again, in your holy name and in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Okay. Over Eric.
Please stand to make that color. Color guard, attention. Color guard, advance. Color guard, retrieve the colors. Scout salute, and everyone else please place your hand over. Color guard, retrieve the colors.
Speak up.
Color guard, advance. Color guard, hold. 2. Color guard, release. Audio release.
This concludes our Eagles Court of Honor for Eric. In the great wisdom words of Rick Smith, this is a big stinking deal, and I'm really glad y'all came. Heather says there's lots of cake. Please eat and drink and be merry for as long as you like, or until at least 8:30. All right. Thank you very much.
right in